everyone. So one, I wanted to say, I do these videos primarily for, pregnancy loss, prenatal, for some things in pregnancy, maybe some tips for even after pregnancy. But it's kind of hard with everything going on right now, in the world and everything with the coronavirus to kind of really concentrate on what it is that I've been wanting to talk about. And I've been wanting to talk about how the Today Show did a whole miscarriage series back in the beginning of the month, and I wanted to read some articles and some things that people had said, but it just doesn't seem to be the appropriate time the last few weeks for obvious reasons. So today what I did want to talk about though was that I've been coming across some findings and readings like in the hospitals where the men aren't allowed in labor and delivery. The petition that's out online to try to get that to stop so that the men are allowed in labor and delivery. The coronavirus aside and everything that's going on there, like I said, I don't want to comment on my thought process with that, but I just wanted to comment on my thought process with men being in labor and delivery. For me, my experience was very traumatic, as most of you know. And the lack of a better word, I guess I can only think of the word to say fortunate, even though, like I said, I don't even know if that's really the right terminology to use. But I was able to have, my sister was in the room with me, my mom was in the room, my grandma was there. I was able to have a support system in the room with me. And unfortunately, if a pregnancy and a labor and delivery go successful, then all is great, but that's not always the situation, unfortunately. So if that does happen, if there is a complication of some sort and God forbid the baby doesn't survive, or God forbid the mother doesn't survive, not to be able to have the partner there with you or have someone there with you for that support and for that baby to have that support, in my opinion, that just isn't right. That's just something that just cannot be tampered with, regardless of what is going on. I think that, I just think that it's just wrong, and that the man or the woman or a parent or a sister or a brother or whoever it is that you want in the room, you should be allowed to have one person in the room with you for the support, for the comfort, one of going into labor and delivery, to God forbid something happens, you just need to have someone there to support you. And then God forbid the worst could happen as well with the mother giving birth, someone needs to be there to comfort the baby. It's just, in my opinion, it's just not right to say that the other person cannot be in the room with you. Okay, that was my rant. I'll see you next week, guys. I'm gonna try to put together that miscarriage series. Clearly I have the time to put it together. I just don't know if it was appropriate or not. So, okay, bye.